Is it working? Hello. Fix errors to preview. Oh. Hey everyone, Robert Nixon here. It's October already, kind of crazy. Just thought I'd do a little live video and talk about the stats for October. It's been busy September for sure, and had some definite changes in the market. And wow, not about changes, but it's just been a busy month, I think, for everyone. The stats definitely show that. So our single family, basically houses, 2019, 2020, our sales went from 34 to 66. So that's almost doubled in sales for September from last year. It's quite a bit. 66, last month we had 56 sales, so close to the same, 10 less. That's a lot for September. It's been busy. August to September, our prices went from $559,000 to $599,000. So that's another $40,000 increase. I think it was about, how much was it last month? That's my phone. I think it was about 35 grand or something last month, or 50 or something. And our month of inventory, so $40,000 increase from September to October, and our months of inventory is at 1.7, so super low, strong sellers market still. And our increase on for over the last 12 months has been about 8%, 7.99%. So that's up about 3% from last month, 12-month rolling average, so up a little bit, good return. Condo apartments, September 2019 to 2020, our sales went from 11 last year to 13 this year. So a little bit of increase, not a huge one. I think maybe due to lack of inventory there, probably not as many sales. Last month we had 8 sales. August to September, our prices, actually kind of a crazy little stat here, and it's like I always say, it's a little bit volatile from month to month, right? Your 12-month average is usually going to be your more accurate increase or decrease in price, but our prices from August to September. In August, our average sale price for condos was $416,000, and this month it dropped to $289,000. So obviously, probably some lower end condos selling. That's a price decrease of $127,000. So big drop there in the average sale price in condos, but probably a little bit skewed with the average sale price of what's selling. Months of inventory is still 2.08, so obviously not a lot of condos on the market. Not a lot of sales, probably just lower end ones. There's a few sales, 13. Our 12-month increase for prices in condos is 9.82%. So good increase in price. They're still even dropping $127,000. We're still up almost 10% from a year ago. So obviously that decrease is not maybe substantial compared to the long term. September 2019 to 2020 for townhouses. Last September we only had 5 sales. This September we had 14 sales, so that's almost a 300% increase. And our average sale price from August to September for townhouses was $385,000. That dropped a little bit to $364,000, $385,000 to $364,000. That's a $21,000 decrease. And our months of inventory, again, it's low at 1.79, almost the same as single family. Sellers market, not a lot of availability. But our townhouses, I think last month our townhouses month over month has showed a huge increase for 12-month average, but this year it's only just under 1%, or this month 1%, 0.95. So yeah, still a strong sellers market as we sort of head into fall here. Inevitably, it's going to slow down in fall. It always slows down in fall. I think there's a few different ways to look at that from a realtor's perspective and from other people's perspective. I mean, from my perspective, I think, and the seller's perspective, you have less sort of looky-loos and stuff that are maybe on vacation. I want to go look at a house. Get that sometimes. I'm here visiting. I want to buy a house here, and you go look at 10 properties. I try to avoid that, but they never end up buying anything. I'm sure some of them do. And then, so you don't get as much of that in the winter. If someone's looking for a house in the winter, you have more serious buyers, but of course there's less inventory, right? But less competition. I think I've been in about 3 multiple offers in the last couple of weeks here out of 5 deals or something like that. So, I mean, in the winter, you definitely don't see as many multiples. There's not as many people out looking. Not as many people, obviously, a little more set at entry in the winter, I think, and not doing as much. But there can be opportunities there, I think, as well, whether you're buying or selling. Yeah, and streaming this live on Periscope, which is Twitter, Instagram through Yellow Duck. Sometimes it doesn't work. Facebook and YouTube are pretty reliable, so it's always streaming live there. And if you guys are watching and you want to subscribe, I can always email this out to my client list or my market report list, I guess. My database, I do an email out through BombBomb, and if you want to see this and think it's interesting, then just PM me or email, and we can add you. And hopefully everyone's having a good October. It was foggy last night. Kind of cool. The weather's changing for sure. Yeah, take care. Bye.